A surprisingly big question these days: can a Christian swear? Lots of folks, mostly from the neo-reformed camp, stating it's okay to use some colorful language. After all, the Apostle Paul said scubulus. Well, if Paul thought scubulus was a potty word, it would contradict his clear admonition in Ephesians 5:4. And there must be no filthiness and silly talk or coarse jesting, which are not fitting, but rather giving of thanks. Clearly, Paul did not think scubulus was a four-letter filth word, or he would be violating a very explicit command that the Christian mouth should simply be different than what flows from the mouth of a pagan. When our hearts have been regenerated, things that are pure, lovely, and worthy of praise should come flowing out, and not words that make people blanch, which, by the way, is probably the best way to define what is a coarse word or not. You see, different cultures have different words that are indeed blooper words. So how do we determine what's a swear word? I think the culture actually does that. When people in the culture think, that word is kind of rough, then as a Christian, I give up the right to use it. Why? Because of Ephesians 5:4. Here's a quote from John Younce. God wants your grateful heart. He wants your faithful, trusting heart. He wants your submissive, humble heart. And when he has these things from you, swearing will not be an issue. And that leads us to our implications. Number one, swearing is a heart issue, not a mouth issue. You see, what flows out of our mouth doesn't come from nowhere, and it doesn't have no meaning. Instead, it comes from our heart. And when our hearts are striving to be righteous, what comes out of our mouths should match. Implication number two. This is another reminder that we're supposed to be a different type of people. We aren't like the pagans. They can swear like wounded pirates. That's between them and the God that they reject. But we are supposed to be holy and set apart, and giving up foul filth words shouldn't be a big sacrifice. Implication number three: if you're not willing to clean up your mouth, ask yourself the question, why? What is motivating your desire to talk like an unregenerate sinner? A big question these days. Can a Christian swear? Short answer: swearing is worldly. It's unbecoming of an image bearer of the God who doesn't use potty language. Would you please like, subscribe, or share this video so other people can enjoy this professional Christian content?